Green is the buzzword surrounding Earth Day. With corn now selling at almost $6 a bushel, farmers are thinking about another kind of green. Part of what's fueling that increase is the expansion of ethanol. There are now 2 places in Louisiana where you can buy what's called E85 or flex fuel. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us how that could help sugar growers get a little green in their pockets.
Most of the cars you see here can only run on gasoline, but about 10,000 in the greater Baton Rouge area can use this. E85 is a blend of 85% ethanol and 15% gasoline. This is the first station in Baton Rouge to offer E85 flex fuel. Most ethanol in the United States is made from Midwestern corn, but by next year, the ethanol sold at this pump will come from local crops.
We're hoping here in Louisiana to have it made from sugarcane and sweet sorghum sometime next summer.
Tammy Morgan with the Clean Cities Coalition says right now, E85 is cheaper than gasoline, only $2.80 a gallon. It also burns cleaner. That's important because new EPA air regulations for ozone could affect every major city in Louisiana.
New Orleans, Lafayette, Lake Charles, and Shreveport are all going non-attainment with these new regulations. So a lot of the state is now in the same boat we're in.
Now, if you're trying to figure out if your vehicle can take the E85 flex fuel, first you can pull out the sticker from when you bought the vehicle. It should say something there. If that doesn't work, there's always the manual. But if that's a little bit too much of a read, then just look behind and get out. A quick check of the gas cap in the case of GM vehicles will tell you whether or not it takes flex fuel.
The gas cap is yellow if the vehicle can use E85. That's kind of appropriate because this pump is only a few hundred yards from a GM dealership.
Well, we might be a good ways away from tanking up with a lot of E85 here, but it's coming down the pipe.
Farm Bureau grain marketing specialist David Bollock says there are still a few hurdles to cross before E85 replaces gasoline.
I think the economics of it, and the politics will sort themselves out over time, but for right now it's a big boon to agriculture, and that's a good thing.
Work is underway to build an ethanol plant outside of Lake Charles. Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry Dr. Mike Strain says that means the money won't go far.
These dollars, these ethanol dollars, stay in America, stay in Louisiana, and that's wonderful.
With this price per gallon and 3 more E85 stations set to open in the next few months, you might think it's wonderful too. I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
One reason ethanol is cheaper than gasoline right now is because of a 50-cent per gallon government subsidy. If you'd like to learn more about E85 and to see if your vehicle can use this alternative fuel, you can click over to our website, twilatv.org, and look for the E85 link.